Whenever I think about 8 goals from Bayern Munich, I'm having Vietnam War flashbacks coming in with the 8-2 at the Champions League. Uh, I don't want to think about that one. Salutations, Futboleros, back again with another video, and Saturday's game have become a very roller coaster of emotion with a lot of goals, lots of dramas coming in also. And shout out to Barcelona for winning the Friday's game against Mallorca, and also everything that's going on in La Liga before when that happens, that Girona is now back in second place. What a surprise. And now Barcelona are now dropped to third again, like I've already predicted. And of course, Atletico Madrid lost convincingly 2-0 against Cadiz from a 2-goal from Juanmi. So that's pretty much how it ended up in a way as it should be in La Liga. So we're still going to wait for Real Madrid's game on Sunday tonight before everything that will go down eventually on the Premier League between Liverpool and Man City. I'll definitely gonna cover that one as well. And also Leverkusen facing Wolfsburg, and this is very much a pivotal point for tonight's game because this is really important for the Bundesliga now that we've seen today, because I'm covering in today's video Bayern Munich destroyed Mainz 8-1, and also Arsenal are back on top as they won against Brentford 2-1 thanks to Declan Rice and Kai Havertz's 2-goal contributions. It only leaves now for tonight for Liverpool and Man City to do so. So with that being said, let's do this! Come on! Let's go into Munich in the Bundesliga. As per usual, Bayern Munich scored a monstrous 8-goal against Mainz, who just scored a consolation goal, which is not enough for Mainz to bounce back to such humiliating and embarrassing way to lose in a match against Bayern. I mean, after that win against Lazio in the second leg of the Champions League, it really leaves a scary thought that Bayern may come back eventually and they're going to destroy everyone in the Bundesliga and even the European competition as well this season, because we all know that Tuchel's job is on the line, and it didn't happen because a little bit of comeback and miracle that Bayern had possessed in that game against Lazio. It pretty much shows how incredible and impenetrable Bayern Munich the squad is. And the scoreline never lies. A hat-trick of Kane, 2 goals from Goretzka, 1 goal from Müller and Musiala, and of course the piece de resistance is Serge Gnabry. Oh my god. I haven't heard, seen, or know Serge Gnabry exists at Bayern, but thank god he's there in the score sheet and he did deliver the final piece for Bayern Munich, although Goretzka was the one who delivered the final piece for Bayern to seal the deal with 8-goal dropping for Mainz. Yeah, what else I can say about this game other than I don't want to describe a lot of goals in full detail like I always do with the 6 goals and 7 goals from Arsenal or any other team. I always do 8 goals. This is pretty much traumatizing for me as a Barcelona fan, because whenever I think about 8 goals of Bayern, it's like I said, it's Vietnam War flashbacks that is rolling over in my mind. But overall, it's a very terrifying performance, but also a very satisfying win for Bayern Munich. They are pretty much bouncing back in the league table for, I can expect that they are now in 54 points, and Leverkusen needs to step up before Bayern may eventually come back to bite them. And we all know that Bayern Leverkusen has this some sort of curse, which they call themselves Neverkusen. So yeah, we don't want to let that one happen for sure, because Bayern Munich are definitely going to come back and they're definitely going to destroy all German teams as possible in order for them to reclaim their Bundesliga title. But overall, it's a very terrifying performance, but also a great one nonetheless. Seeing Bayern Munich score 8 goals is, I wish I would say something bad, but yeah, it's a really great performance that I have ever seen from Bayern Munich, and it's a very terrifying one at best. So Tuchel's job on the line, never gonna happen. So it's an 8-goal contribution that really did deliver the massive dropping of Mainz. Alright, time for me to do a much simpler one, which is well within my pace. On with the Premier League. And then we finally go to the Emirates in North London as Arsenal finally got themselves a win against Brentford. It was a really difficult matchup for Arsenal facing Brentford. I know Arsenal are very capable of scoring lots of goals throughout this season, especially in the month of January to February to March. They were scoring goals like crazy against Crystal Palace, against Liverpool, the leaders, West Ham, and now Burnley, and now many other teams. I wish I would like to count so many goals that I could know from the top of my head. They were scoring like crazy. There are the only team that has never been noticed from a title race in the Premier League other than Liverpool and Man City that are going to do that one tonight, so I'm looking forward to that one. For Arsenal, they were like the third wheel that has never been noticed by any other people. And they did deliver the 2-1 win, which is very admirable. I have to say, it's a very hard-fought victory for the Gunners, and Arteta did a pretty good job again, as always, beating out Brentford. Even though it was a really difficult task at hand to beat out the Hornets in this matchup. Coming out of this game, Brentford were pretty much on all fours on defense, and Arsenal are going all the way through to their offensive attack, and especially in possession they were well within their reach. They were scoring goals for fun. They were trying to find the net, but the keeper is undoubtedly impenetrable for Brentford. And Arsenal did deliver the goal on the first half on the 90th minute with Declan Rice with the assist of Ben White, where Ben White throws a great cross into the box to Rice. He gets in front of his marker to thump a header into the back of the net, and we got ourselves the first blood for Arsenal. Everything is all things rosy for the Gunners, and they were completely in their control. They're in their element in the game. They have the ball in their foot, and all we know that Brentford have coming in for an equalizer on the end of the first half of the 45th plus 4 minute from Wisa, who just scored himself a solo goal. The keeper never saw it coming as he went to play a long pass upfield and hits Wisa, who blocks the loop and into the back of the net, and it was 1-1, an equalizer. Pretty much it's gonna be a difficult thing for Arsenal to break the deadlock, which I know they can. It didn't took long for Arsenal to score some goals. They were completely struggling all the way through to the second half. Throughout the game, they were pulling all the stops against Brentford. There were many substitutions, fouls coming in for both Brentford and Arsenal, especially Wisa, the goal scorer, who just got a yellow card. So this proved to be a problem for Brentford. Until on the 86th minute, Kai Havertz coming in with the goal with another assist from Ben White. And I have to say, Ben White has been my man of the match for this game, and I have to give credit for him for being an assist maker in this matchup against Brentford. Bran is on the right as he gets a yard in the corner to lift a good cross onto the edge of the 6-yard box, where Havertz has a free header and thumps it past Flecken, the goalkeeper or a defender that is, and into the back of the net, and Arsenal completely break the deadlock, and now they're the leaders of the Premier League for now, at least, because we're still looking forward to the game for Liverpool and Manchester City tonight, because this is the only game that we're going to cover for tonight's match review, because this would be vital for the Premier League's title race this season. 3 of the best clubs in England are definitely buying in for who gets the Premier League first this season, and Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal are no slouches for this one. And Arsenal did a very good job to stop Brentford from all of its tracks. They were playing so hard. They were having a difficult time to make this game possible for them, because Brentford are pretty tough to beat. Look what happened to Manchester United for last season. It really didn't go well as planned for them. For Arsenal, they did do just that, and it made this game pretty much possible, and we're still waiting for this matchup to go through all the way in through tonight's matchup in the Premier League. So I'm looking forward for the game for both Liverpool versus Man City in the Premier League, and of course Leverkusen going to face Wolfsburg for tonight. This is an all-out matchup in Super Sunday, so I'm really looking forward to that one as well. So this will be big for Sunday's matchup coming in for tonight. Right, there you have it. That is the Saturday's match review. certainly covered so far. Also, Manchester United did deliver the win against Everton from a Bruno and Marcus Rashford penalty. And also in other side of Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund did deliver a win against Werder Bremen with 2 goals from Daniel Malen and Jadon Sancho. So it's really good enough to see how Dortmund are playing this very well for this season. In any case, if you do find this video rather enjoyable, please do let me know. Also, give a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'll be uploading every single week. And let me know what you think about the 8-goal demolition from Bayern Munich to Mainz. And of course, league leaders Arsenal on against Brentford. Let me know in the comments below. And of course, I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon for more match review content coming your way. Up until then, bye!